Originally, I was going to make a video about that whole cuties Netflix drama thing, more particularly about how right-wingers have been weaponizing that and using that as a way to say, see, the left are full of pedophiles, and using it as a way to discriminate against the LGBTQ plus community, but that's pretty inconsequential to me right now. Pretty much everything is pretty inconsequential to me right now because just less than an hour ago, I was told that my grandmother passed away. For those of you who don't know, she's been in the hospital this past month. We found out she had cancer. Initially, she was in the hospital because they wanted to remove mass from her lung that was caused by tuberculosis that she had for pretty much all her life. It just started spreading and getting really bad recently, but the doctors discovered that she also had lung cancer, a very rare form of lung cancer at that. I don't know the exact name, it was really long and complicated, but it was in her lung. She had colon cancer back in 2005, and usually when one has cancer, I'm sure everyone knows this, it comes back in some way or another. And that's what happened. Um, this past month has been so incredibly hard, emotionally, dare I say even physically. I've had really no motivation to do much aside from just lay in my bed, um, either do a video to get my mind off of things or play a GameCube game. Aside from that, I haven't really been doing much. I haven't really been going out. Didn't really feel any need to during this past month. Um, I started a new semester of college. I have no clue if I'm going to continue with that though. Um, I've been giving like a fraction of the effort I usually give. I usually put into college this semester because my mind has been so preoccupied with other things and I really don't know. But oddly enough, I don't know if this makes me an asshole or anything, but I feel at peace. You know? I've been preparing for the past month for this to happen. It seemed pretty definite that this was going to happen for like the past week or two. I mean, there was a period where she was getting better and things were looking very, very optimistic. She got off her ventilator that she was on for like 2 weeks completely too. She was able to breathe on her own again. She was going to be able to walk again because she was bedridden for 2 weeks. And of course, you know, you kind of have to receive a lot of help when you walk after being sedated for that long. Things were looking on the up and up, but then she declined hard, and she had to be put back on the ventilator, and things just went completely south from there. She was sedated for another, I'd say, week and a half before she passed away. At first, she was in stable condition for a while, but then she started going south very quickly and very rapidly. She did not suffer, not at all. We suffered, us at home, worrying about her, and she would have hated that. You know, she wasn't the type to let things bother her like that. Not even the old man, Joe, who passed away 8 years ago. She was very, very close to him when he passed away. When we initially got the news that he passed away, of course she cried, but then she was able to pick up and move on just like that. And I, I guess I'm trying to take after her in that regard. I'm just, you know, let the sadness roll in, and then just pick up and move on. That's really all you can do, I guess. I already got all the crying out of my system. This past month, you know, the thought of losing her just made me fucking shatter. But, you know, I guess in a way I got kind of used to her not being around the house anymore. I mean, until now I've retained the hope that she would come back, but now it's definite that she's not going to be coming back home. But I've had a month to prepare for this, and now that it's finally here, you know, I feel at peace. If there is some kind of afterlife, she is there, in a better place, away from all the suffering and bullshit that this world harbors. Away from cancer, away from arthritis, all the things that she had going on with her. You know, she's free of all that now. And above all else, she's with Joe. She's with my cat Debbie that passed away last December. Well, it was really her cat. That she was so close to that cat. Hard to believe that in less than a year's time, she would pass on as well. And she's with her mother. She's with her sisters that also. She's with some siblings that also passed. Some have passed before I was even born. She's with her father. She's with everyone she has lost in her life once again. And you might be wondering if this, I talked about me praying and, this whole situation giving me faith again, but now that she died and all those prayers kind of sort of failed, am I a staunch atheist again? And to that I say no. No, this situation did change me permanently. Um, I can see why people turn to prayer in dire situations now. I'm not staunchly against prayer like I once was a few years ago. Even though it failed me again when it comes to wanting to save a loved one, this situation just changed my perspective on a lot of things permanently. So, yeah, I'm not doing a 180. I'm not going to be the staunch, edgy atheist again. I'm still comfortable calling myself an agnostic. But, yeah, it's so surreal losing her. I thought for sure she'd be around until at least, I don't know, my late 20s, maybe early 30s at the absolute latest. I thought she would be able to see many pivotal moments in my life. Me graduating college, me finding a significant other, me getting my first job, all these other things that I will surely do in my life. I thought she would be there to witness all that, but no. No, she can't. Well, at least not physically. Maybe wherever she is now, if she is anywhere, she can witness that. But it just won't be the same. I won't be able to talk to her. I won't be able to see her reaction. I'm not going to do any of the things that I used to do with her anymore. Because she's gone. We're preparing a funeral service already. I can't see her body, man. I can't, I already said my goodbyes. I already got everything of the sort done. I don't want to look at her, though. She wouldn't blame me either, even though she, with no hesitation, looked at Joe's body after he passed, and she was fine with that. She's a lot stronger than me and the rest of my family. She would hate seeing me like this. She would hate seeing all of us torn up like this over her death, but you know what? I think in a way she wouldn't blame us. She was a loved one, and she was certainly loved. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna wrap this up now. She was like my second mother in many, many regards. May she rest in peace. And may she lead a better life wherever she is now. Again, she's free of all of her disabilities now. If she is anywhere, even. But I still would like to retain hope that she is somewhere now, and someday me and her will reunite again. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.